Hello, my name is Miss Wenlock and I'm one of the assistant principals at the Open Academy. Welcome to our Year 6 Open evening. I'm here to talk to you about learning excellence and all the wonderful things that we're achieving at our academy. I'm really proud to say that we have really improved as an academy over the years, and one thing that students have enjoyed is year-on-year success in terms of the grades that they're achieving and the progress that they're making. So how are we supporting our students in doing that? One thing is through a really broad and balanced curriculum and a variety of subjects that students study in order to gain a really knowledge-rich understanding of the world around them, but also in terms of the way that allows their personalities to develop and their skills to improve as well. Our curriculum goes through a 5-period day and beyond to hub activities, homework opportunities and thrive opportunities to help students make the most of their learning at our academy. As a result of that, what we're hoping to see is our students become capable individuals, become confident adults as they leave the academy in 5 years' time. And part of the learning experience at the academy is to really help students to develop the reflection of the way that they learn, the ways that work best for them, and to really start to become independent and take control of their own learning and success. So one thing that's really key to our academy are our values. They're fundamental to the way that we work on a day-to-day basis and in the way in which we teach our lessons, the way we communicate with our students and the way that we like to see them build the relationships around them with their peers and the colleagues that are working with them. So as you might have seen, our values: aspiration, leadership, thankfulness, perseverance, teamwork, courage, respect, service, integrity and forgiveness. These are all values that really underpin the high expectations that we have at the Open Academy, and they're values that are completely embedded in the way that we support children through their day-to-day learning, lesson by lesson, subject by subject. So our values are very much embodied through our curriculum. Values of aspiration, hard work and perseverance. We pride ourselves on the fact that we provide a challenging academic curriculum across the academy, and with the aim of supporting students to access the EBAC curriculum, which most do when they now reach Key Stage 4. So in order to support students in doing that, they enjoy the opportunity to study a broad curriculum at Key Stage 3, which involves core subjects, your English, Maths, Science, the humanities, but also includes the arts, languages, religious studies and PSHE. We then in a position at the end of Key Stage 3 to broaden our offer to students and to include a range of GCSE and vocational courses. And we currently also in a position to offer a range of subjects at Post 16 as well. So our curriculum is very much designed for students to aspire to exceed their potential. It's designed to give them the experience of a real knowledge-rich curriculum, so students will learn a lot of content across their broad curriculum over the 5 years that they're with us. And we of course work really hard with them to ensure they develop a whole set of skills in order to express the learning that they've gained over that time. We're really proud to see our Open Academy values of courage, integrity and teamwork being fully demonstrated by our students during the recent lockdown period. Our provision was very much unlike any other school in that we made sure that students had timetabled lessons that they could access in the same way that they would if they had been in the building. So tasks were set for every subject that they had that day. We made sure that the students were supported in terms of the types of activities that they were given by their teachers. Teachers also regularly marked and fed back on the work that students produced, so they knew where they could go in terms of their next steps of learning, and that maintained those high expectations during the lockdown period. At the same time, we made sure that we continue to promote that love of learning during the lockdown period, so encouraging students to work together to promote that teamwork through accessing live support sessions with their teachers, and also making the most of opportunities to meet with their peers virtually by having tutor time and quizzes and all sorts of activities to ensure that social interaction was maintained. So we're really proud of the courage that our students demonstrated during that time. And of course, we know that not all students were able to access the virtual learning in the same way, and therefore we also have students now that are staying behind regularly after school and are motivated to do the catch-up work that they need to make sure that they continue to be successful. So one of the key core values when thinking about the learning experience of students at the Open Academy is leadership. We really want our students to become leaders of their own learning. So what we mean by that is about students using learning from lessons and through homework and through feedback from in-class assessments to really become confident about their areas of strength, to know what works for them in the way that they carry out different activities in the classroom and at home, and to be able to take ownership over their next steps in learning as well. So teachers will do that through setting homework through systems like Microsoft Teams, which students really flourished in using during the lockdown period. So that homework is used to assess how well students have learnt the content in the lessons, and it will give them a variety of ways of demonstrating that confidence in understanding through the task that's set. And teachers will then feed back on that in terms of what's gone well and next steps for improvement. The in-class assessments allow students to carry out a task in a controlled environment where again we can see how well and how confidently they've learnt the content of a subject over a certain period of time. Again, this works really well for us and for our students in that we get to monitor, of course, their presentation skills and be able to challenge and support where their presentation needs to improve so that all work is best work. And of course, we can also monitor literacy as well so that students are really confident in expressing themselves. So that's the end of my presentation. It just leaves me to say to our potential Year 6 families, thank you for listening. I hope you've got a really good understanding of the values that we have at the Open Academy, of the high expectations that we have of our students, and of the things that we will do to support students in making improvements so that they can achieve their potential. If there's one last piece of advice I'd leave you with, in order to be ready for learning and what life at secondary school is going to bring you in September, please continue to read. It's one of the most important things you can do over the coming weeks and months to improve your vocabulary and improve your confidence ready for high school. Lots of you will be reading for pleasure, and you can read from a variety of things that you enjoy. As long as it's something that engages you and it's going to help you think more about the world around you, then it's a great thing for you to do. So I look forward to potentially meeting you soon. I hope you carry on reading, and I look forward to working with you to achieve your potential in months to come.